All right, let's do this. We're about to hit that rewind button and travel back to a time of, well, just epic blockbusters, some questionable fashion choices, and the movie stars who were literally everywhere. We're talking about the absolute kings of the 90s.
And look, that's not some over-the-top statement. These guys weren't just in the movies we all rushed out to see. For so many of us, they basically were the culture. I mean, their faces were plastered on every bedroom wall, right? Their movies were legit events. They really did shape the whole vibe of that decade.
But hey, this isn't just about taking a stroll down memory lane. The real story here, the one we're gonna get into, is what happened after the 90s. The industry changed, the rules got thrown out the window, so how did these icons not just hang on, but completely reinvent themselves to become the absolute power players they are today? That's the question.
All right, let's get right into it. We're starting with what we're calling the reinvention playbook. See, the actors in this first half of our list, they didn't just get older. No way. They actively took control and rewrote the script of their own careers, turning that 90s fame into straight-up modern empires.
So, kicking off our reinvention playbook at number 8, we've got a certified legend.
Of course, it's Brad Pitt. Back in the 90s, he was pretty much the definition of cool, right? The style, the swagger, Fight Club, come on. But his game plan now is what's truly mind-blowing. He's this major producer with his company Plan B, thinking like a billionaire businessman. That's not just aging well, that is a masterclass in evolution.
All right, coming in at number 7, we've got the man who basically became America's storyteller. Tom Hanks. You think about the 90s. Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan. I mean, it was just pure magic on screen. But now, he's gone way beyond just being a movie star. He's an institution, a true legend. His career isn't just successful, it's genuinely one of the most powerful and respected careers ever, period.
Moving on to number 6, this one is all about total blockbuster domination. Will Smith. I mean, what a journey, right? He goes from being the Fresh Prince on TV to owning the summer blockbusters in the 90s. But the key shift here, and this is super important, is that he became a global entertainment brand. It stopped being just about the movies. It became about building a worldwide business, controlling everything from his image to his projects. Okay, we're cracking the top 5 now. And this one, he was the ultimate 90s rebel. Johnny Depp. You remember, back in the day, he was that mysterious, artsy guy, always picking these really weird, cool roles. And then, one single franchise just blew everything up. Pirates of the Caribbean wasn't just another hit movie. It was a global phenomenon that built an actual financial empire around him. It changed everything. All right, we're into the top half of the list now, and this is where the game changes. We're moving past reinvention and into just sheer domination. The guys in our top 4 didn't just build brands, they became the power players who literally shape how the movie business works. And starting us off in the top 4 is maybe, no, definitely, one of the greatest comeback stories Hollywood has ever seen. Robert Downey Jr. In the 90s, everybody knew he had this incredible talent, but, it was all mixed up with some really serious personal struggles. And today, one role, one suit of armor. It completely rewrote his entire story. Iron Man didn't just save him, it turned him into a real-life icon and the face of the biggest movie franchise on the planet. And that right there, that says it all. Iron Man changed everything. That is not an exaggeration. It didn't just bring his career back from the brink. It literally launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe and changed what a blockbuster could even be. He became the anchor for the whole thing. Just incredible. All right, taking the bronze medal at number 3, we have an absolute titan. Arnold Schwarzenegger, come on, in the 90s, he wasn't just an action star, he was action. Terminator, True Lies, the guy was just this unstoppable force. But what he did off-screen, that's what's truly insane. He became a super smart investor, a hugely successful businessman, and, oh yeah, the governor of California. That's playing a completely different game. Okay, we're down to the final 2, the runner-up spot. Who could it be? It's Tom Cruise. So think about it. The 90s is when Mission Impossible was born. That was huge. But here's the crazy part. He's still doing it. Decades later, the man is still doing his own insane stunts and breaking box office records. His dedication, his longevity, it's just on another level entirely. Nobody else is doing that. So that leaves just one spot. Number 1. Who could possibly top all of that? We've talked about reinvention, we've talked about domination, but this final spot, This is the ultimate example of evolving from a performer into a global brand. It's time to crown the king. And the number one Hollywood king, the top of the mountain, is
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Seriously, just stop and think about his journey for a second. In the late 90s, he was a massive star in pro wrestling. And now, he's pretty much always Hollywood's highest paid actor. He's a mogul with his own production company. He's a global business force with everything from tequila to his own football league. His rise to the top is absolutely unparalleled. Nobody's ever done it like him.
So, when you boil it all down, what's the playbook here? What did they all do? Well, first, you have to master reinvention. You can't stay the same. Next, you become a producer. You take control of your own projects. After that, you build a global brand that's bigger than just movies. And the result? You end up dominating Hollywood's wealth. That's the formula right there.
It's just an incredible story of evolution for every single one of them. But you got to remember, it all started with those iconic roles back in the 90s. So that leaves me with one final question for you. Which one of these guys was your favorite back in the day? Go ahead your poster on their wall. Let us know what you think. And hey, thanks for diving into this with us.